Breaking news. Here is something that we all are not talking about. That is actually is the reason why electoral injustice, corruption, harassment, bully is being promoted in that country when it comes to the aspect of the law. Now, I just saw this post made by Sarah Lode that President Bio just swore in a new Supreme Court Justice, Fatmata Bintu Al-Hadi, or Al-Hadi, if that's her name. And this brings me to the question that I thought of something, yeah? In order for us to avoid absolute electoral corruption or injustice, embezzlement, any type of corruption that is setting that country back, in order for the law or the court system in that country to be independent, here is what I thought of. Don't you think we need to have a body that should be appointing chief judge, that should be appointing head of electioneering affairs? Because even the head of electoral issues in that country, Mohamed Kone, Mfa Ali, Christian Atop, these are people that are appointed by the president of the day. So this, like, let's just assume you appointed me, you've given me a veto power, right? Don't you know that you have huge right or power or accessibility to influence me, even on the things that you are wrong? You see, it happens in Kenya. And I think the reason why, when there was electoral injustice in Kenya, that the High Court or the Supreme Court stood firm and said the elections need to be rerun. I think that was in Kenya. I am sure it was because the electoral the court body, that's a justice body, that legal body that are in charge of those things, are being appointed by special body that is independent, that is free off from the president or any other associate. Because if we have a special body that will appoint who will head electioneering affairs, who will head the High Court or Supreme Court, we have special body that are independent, that we trust. I'm telling you, a lot of nonsense will stop. But can you imagine somebody where you appoint? How you expect them really for be fairly firm and standing or taking actions against you? But I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if you actually think this is something Sierra Leone should adopt. We forget independent bodies of people where they deal with electioneering affairs. They are not supposed to be appointed by president. We forget independent body of people where they appoint people where they in charge of electioneering affairs. They should not be appointed by president or anything associating around the president, so that we can ensure a free and fair level of playing ground for society, so that the lawyers, so that the court, the justice, the magistrates, the judge, they can execute the law without intimidation, so that people that are in charge of the how is it called, of the electioneering affairs can execute or announce results without intimidation. And even when it comes to the ACC, I think there should also be an independent body where for appoint people where they deal with corruption, people where they deal with fraud, people where they deal with embezzlement. It does not have to be let me tell you something. One of the reasons why we get the highest rate of corruption, not only in Sierra Leone, in Africa, now because the majority of the body, there is too much power placed in the president. Now they appoint ACC boss, now they appoint how is it called? Now they appoint electoral boss, now they appoint a judge, now they appoint this, now they appoint that. Come on! I don't know what you think, but I think the power is too much. Now make even we country not the work, because all the institutions that are supposed to be working are appointed by the president. How do you expect them to execute the law free and fair? How? But anyway, let me know in the comment section. Don't hesitate to share this video. You're welcome, and I'll see you in the next video.